secondly to my husband, who is supporting me all through, to my center, Sereawaimalua Centre, and to all the women out there, especially the Naitasiri women.
My name is Seruwaia. I'm from Maumi Bautelewu, and I'm married to Naitasiri, Serea. I got 2 kids, 1 boy and 1 girl. I started the SPBD when it comes up to Naitasiri. That was 2016, I think so.
And how did you come to hear about them?
They came up to the village to do their workshops and started teaching ladies on final literacies and all the advances that they give. The first loan that I took, I had a canteen. It goes on until COVID-19. So when we had a border closure, it was hard for me to get my stock from the other side because we had some money closing down. So I have to close that, and I had mushrooms, and at the moment the mushroom is being closed by the minister, so the mushroom business is down also. And at the moment I own cash crops, ginger and dairy farm.
Okay. And you said that you had a bit of hardship starting up your dairy farm.
Yes.
Can you tell us the story, please?
Oh, okay. We had a dairy farm before, and it was owned by my father-in-law. It went bankrupt, and when we came into the village, we had to start it up again. So the first thing was clearing of land, having fence boundaries, and buying of cattle. So that was the challenges we faced. We didn't even choose what cattle to have to give us more milk. So whoever sells the cattle, we bought it and tried to move on to the business of dairy farm.
And you said you started your canteen in 2016 with the first loan. What were you doing before that?
I was in town. I was in Suva and did work in some of the companies in business. And when my husband moved to the village, I have to accompany him. First, when we started the dairy farm, we intend to don't have more finance, so we went back to the stage of planting pasture. So I planted 3 different kinds of pasture to help me feed my cattle. So from there, and I introduced calf rearing, which with supplement feeds, with supplement milk, to increase my stock. From there, then I think that's I could say about that dairy farm that I started.
And what are your future plans?
My future plan is to have indoor feeds, like the cows, the cattle too. They know about the climate, so I just wanted to have indoor feed so the cattle could be there and giving more milk production and have less stress.
Could you just walk us through maybe some of your challenges that you faced during COVID or like with the business in general?
The milk industry, the dairy industry, we didn't have any challenges during COVID because we was still supplying milk. Through the borders, the tankers come through to collect milk from the chilling centers. So we didn't have any problem with milk, but we have problem with feeds, some supplement feeds, and the challenge we faced was the weather. It keeps on changing, and most of the time it's flooding. During the flood times, the roads are being blocked, and we intend not to supply milks over. And from that, we went to share milk to everybody. And at the moment, we women wants to see on to add value adding. During that time, we could do value adding.